Good morning. Today we're going to do an experiment on radiation. We're going to turn on the lamp and we're going to shine light on the water and on the soil. And we have thermometers that measure the temperatures in the water and the soil. So let's see. So right now the soil is 22 degrees Celsius and the water is 24 degrees Celsius. And we'll do that for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, we're going to turn off the light, turn the light away from the water sample and the soil sample, and then let the temperature fall. But right now, the temperatures are rising. Every minute, I'll update you on the temperature change. So right now, still the temperature in the soil is 23 degrees Celsius, and the water is 24.5 degrees Celsius. So the setup is like this. Now the water is 25 degrees Celsius and the soil is 20. So it's interesting. The temperature on the left, they go by, let me see. They don't go up by 0.1. They go up by 1/8. That's interesting. That's a different thermometer than the other one. Okay, anyway, now it's about 3 minutes. And the water temperature right now is, let me see, 25.5. And this is 25 degrees Celsius for the soil. On my left, you have a lava lamp. So that's more about convection. So later on, if there's a convection going on, I'll show you. But right now, back to the experiment. So let's see. Okay, it's almost 4 minutes. And the water is 26 degrees Celsius. And the soil sample is I'll say 27.5. Yeah, 27.5. I wish they go up by 10. They don't go up by 1 on the left. Oh, they do, actually, they do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, yes, they do go up by 10. Yes, they do. My mistake. Okay, so water again, right now is 27 degrees Celsius. This is 28.5 degrees Celsius. So you can see the experiment. The light is shining on the water and the soil samples. So the light radiates. So this is called energy transfer by radiation. So this is called a lava lamp. Lava lamp. Look at that. Ah, interesting. Some other toys here. Oh, toy cars. Let me see. Okay, back to experiment. So the water is 28 degrees Celsius, and this is 29.5 degrees Celsius. And the lamp is really hot. If you touch the metal of the lamp, it's going to burn your finger. It's really hot. So if I touch it, it's called conduction. So I don't want to do any conduction on myself. But right now, this is sending light by radiation to the water and the soil. So light is coming in, send energy to the water, to soil. And let's see what the temperature is. So, let me zoom in. Yeah, water is still 28 degrees Celsius, but the soil goes up to 30 degrees Celsius. Interesting. Okay. So you can see that the water temperature is going up slowly, and the soil temperature is going up faster. You can see that. Soil. See soil here. Water is on the other one. See? So almost 8 minutes. The water, I would say, is 29 degrees Celsius. And this is 31.5 degrees Celsius. You can actually see the temperature rising in the soil sample. The water temperature is also rising there from the heat coming from the radiation. Radiation basically means the wave transferring energy from the light, the lamp, to the test tubes. So the wave carries energy to this. Okay, let's see. So right now it's 9 minutes. There's 29.5 degrees Celsius for the water sample. The soil sample goes up to 32 degrees Celsius. Okay, we'll do that for 1 more minute, and then we're going to turn off the lamp and then measure the temperature drop. So by 10 minutes, the water would be at 30 degrees Celsius. You can see this. So about 10 seconds from now. And this is about, I would say, 33 degrees Celsius by then. Okay, So right now at 10 minutes, 30 degrees Celsius for the water, Germanimus rule, and then we have 32 degrees Celsius for the soil. You can see that. Now we're going to turn this off, and we're going to turn this away from the lamp. And then we'll measure the temperature drops. So when you do the graph, you want to graph it from 0 minute all the way to 20 minutes, so you can see the temperature rises and then falls over the 20 minutes period. So at 11 minutes, well, still 30 degrees Celsius for the water, the soil temperature, it drops to 32.5 degrees Celsius. I actually paid $1 for this lamp. You will not believe it. Let's see, coming back to this. Okay. Turn this away. And again, the water stays at 30 degrees Celsius, but the soil drops to 31 degrees Celsius. So you can see that the soil temperature drops quicker than the water temperature. Okay. So coming up to 30 minutes, the water is still 30 degrees Celsius. The soil temperature drops to 30 degrees Celsius. 7 more minutes. This is kind of cool. Okay. You can see the water temperature is dropping very slowly. So a little bit less than 30 degrees Celsius, and this is 29 degrees Celsius. So by minute 14, the water temperature is still almost 30 degrees Celsius. It's actually, let's say 29.5 degrees Celsius. But this is 29 degrees Celsius for the soil. You can see that is 29 degrees Celsius. This one, by minute 14, it was 29.5 degrees Celsius. Okay, by minute 15, the soil temperature becomes 28 degrees Celsius, and the water temperature is 30.5 degrees Celsius. It's very slow falling temperature. So by minute 16, I expect the water to go to 29 degrees Celsius. And then this one, it goes to 27.5. So 10 more seconds to minute 16. Okay, so let's see. Well, it's 29.5 degrees Celsius for the water temperature and 27.5 degrees Celsius for the soil temperature. Okay, 4 more minutes and then we'll be finished. So actually in this lamp, the light is shining into the wax. So that is radiation inside the lamp. But then you'll see that the wax will float up, and that would be the convection. So radiation is basically energy transferred by wave. Now minute 17, the water temperature is 29 degrees Celsius, and the soil temperature is 27 degrees Celsius. Convection, on the other hand, that we did last time, is the transfer of energy by fluid. For example, like water, or by gas, or by liquid rock. So coming back to this. So right now, this thing, the water, the soil, would be radiating heat themselves. So they will be giving off heat. Let's see. So that's why when something is really hot and you bring your hand close to it, you can, without touching it, you can feel the heat because of the radiation. Okay, so in minute 18, let me see. It's still 29 degrees Celsius for the water temperature, but for the soil temperature, it drops to 26.5 degrees Celsius. About 2 minutes. Maybe later I'll show you a video clip of the lava lamp in action. But right now it's not circulating. There's no convection. Okay, coming back to this. Water, soil. Okay, let's see what we got here. So by minute 19, the temperature of the soil becomes 26 degrees Celsius, and the water is still, let's say 28.7 degrees Celsius, approximately. All right, so 1 more minute and then we'll be finished. So this experiment takes 20 minutes to do. So right now it's about 10 minutes after the cooling started, and the soil temperature is at 26 degrees Celsius. And the water temperature, let me see. The water temperature is at 28.5 degrees Celsius. And coming back to this. Okay, yeah, so 28.5 degrees Celsius and 26 degrees Celsius at the time. So right now it's like 25.5, but it was 26 degrees Celsius before that. So we're gonna end this experiment, and you will graph these data, and then we will answer a few questions on this. Okay.